Welcome back, you guys. Open Mat Chronicles, 1865 Rod here, coming back at you guys. Got my man Schaefer in the house, as always.
What's up, everybody?
What's up, Schaefer?
Chilling, man, chilling. Had a good day. Was out hanging out with the family. My kid was playing volleyball. Nice. I was watching their team, like the Bad News Bears and shit. It was crazy. They actually didn't do terribly, but
You know what I did?
What'd you do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm still waiting for it to warm up. I'm waiting for spring to come in.
Spring is not fighting back, man.
Really,
Winter is kicking spring's ass.
Is, huh?
Winter's like a fucking mat enforcing brown belt, just shoving fucking white belts in the face and just
like
fucking spring up, man.
Spring every now and then it gets a little leg kicking. Wow, I'm going back. And then it gets boom. No, you ain't. Drop him down again.
Spring has been officially choked out.
But you know what? It's still good. I'm not going to complain because the weather here is amazing.
It's
like
beautiful
we're in California.
Here. Oh man, come on.
It's still great.
It's beautiful. But
I'm getting spoiled. It's like 70 today. I'm like, it's still cold.
Hey,
actually, it was
man,
like 60.
So I'm still in that whole New Jersey mentality. I go, oh man, I should be used to the cold. Blah, 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 blah. I got like 30 plus, damn near 40 years, in the cold, and then I come here. And man, I turned soft fast as shit.
It does change you though.
I turned soft fast as shit. I was like, oh my God. It's like 67 degrees. Yeah. It's freezing over here.
It's crazy.
Anyway, see, we're sidetracked already. It's so early. I know the weather of all things. Yeah. Dude, the weather's awesome though.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I like California.
I love California.
It's really cool. So what are we talking about today, sir?
Okay, so we're talking about overall, like sportsmanship, and maybe the lack thereof in the sport, right? And so, kind of like what we were talking today, like what are we going to talk about? And I had a little saw a video of a buddy of mine. I'm not going to say his name. He knows who he is. Shout out. He's a really tough guy. He's really good. He's a fighter. He did a fight to win recently, and he got slammed like pretty hard. And I was just like, I know it's legal, man. Yo, dude, it bothered me, man. I didn't like it. Maybe it's because I saw my boy get slammed. It really pissed me off, though. It's like what I saw was my boy, who's a hardcore jiu-jitsu guy.
Right.
He's like, he likes the nuance of jiu-jitsu. He's a gi guy. He likes the technical side of jiu-jitsu. Yeah. And this other dude was coming at like his MMA. And it just like, it pissed me off. So I understand it's fight to win. So, but it was technically legal. And I think that's how he won. He won on, I think my friend said that was like, I don't know if it was a point, but it was like
an advantage.
It was like an advantage. Like they basically like almost like a submission attempt or something. Because but yo, dude, it was like he slammed him so hard, like he was trying to break my man's neck, dude.
So like the submission, the advantage submission is I almost knock you the fuck out.
Yeah, it was like who was it? Rampage. It was like a Rampage.
Oh, dude, Rampage versus Ricardo Arona when he had that triangle. He lifted his ass up in pride. Dumped his ass.
Yo, man, my boy's tough too. He's tough as nails. It's like he's like, yo, dude, because I think I was out for like 2 seconds, but I just came because like I was like in a street fight. Then I was like, that's my man right there.
Yo, I've seen a few people get knocked out from triangles that turn into slams. I remember back in the day, I think Naga, it was still allowed that you could slam your way out of moves and
really?
In like 2001, 2002. I got to check to see when it actually changed. But yeah, dude, man, I watched some people get fucking shook up.
So what are your thoughts on that? Like okay, so this particular venue was a fight to win.
Yeah.
So being that it is technically it was legal, what are your thoughts on the level of I guess maybe aggression?
Right.
Like, are there gentleman rules even in that skill set, or is it like I don't really know, dude.
All right. See, so if we're talking about those gentlemanly rules, we're talking about like the white glove. You take it off, you smack a joker in the face. Talking about,
I challenge you to a duel.
You have offended me, sir, and I challenge you. Pistols at dawn.
Yeah.
Well, here's the deal, man. If you enter into that contract, back in the day it was pistols at dawn. Now it's here's what we're going to do. These are the rules that are allowed. This is the rule set that we are going to compete within. And if slams are in there, you just have to be ready for that slam. Now, can you make an ethical argument as to why you shouldn't? Of course. But dude, look, people talk shit about me because I'm wrist locking fools. If you're a blue belt, wrist locks are allowed.
Yeah.
So it's not unsportsmanlike for me to wrist lock you.
What about gas masking?
Well, so depending upon the rule set, yes,
not taking out the context.
So depending on the rule set, sometimes you're not allowed to impede the breathing of your opponent by just using your hand. Like you can't just cup their face and gas mask them. And if that's not allowed, don't do it.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Look, you can't fish hook, so I never stick my fingers in anybody's mouth. But if I could fish hook, maybe I would. You know, I don't know. Maybe that would be my shit. Maybe that's what I would do to everybody. But man.
I mean, I don't have an argument because it's legal. He didn't break the rules technically, so I can't say that.
It just sucks.
It just sucks. Yeah, and I think it's unsportsmanlike to go to that level of it, but it kind of sucks.
Right, because then you have to start asking yourself, okay, so yeah, it was within the rule set. I could pick a joker up. I could smash him down on his fucking back and his head, and I'm gonna win this fucking plastic.
Yeah, no,
I'm gonna win this plastic gold medal, man. I'm gonna get this plastic gold medal, exactly. And I'm gonna be like, yo, oh yeah, I killed a fool for this.
Yeah,
it's like really.
That's the ultimate thing for me. It's like there's no. I could see if you're in a UFC fight or something like that, or an MMA fight, even if it's an amateur MMA fight, dude, you're going. You know what I mean? You're trying to go to that next level.
Facts.
I get it, but at a fight to win, you're not getting anything out of it like that. And even here's the thing too, like. I don't even know for street cred, you're better off doing IBJJF stuff because that's going to be more well recognized in the jiu-jitsu community.
Agreed.
They're going to look back, say, "Oh man, I won Pans, I won Master Worlds or whatever." You know what I mean? Not like I want to fight to win. It's still good. It's legit, but
it's awesome.
It's not as much. I think the people in the jiu-jitsu community are looking for those IBJJF tournaments.
So I mean, listen, those individual matches, they are cool. They're entertaining.
Yes.
Usually. I told you about that one time when I went and I was booing that motherfucker. It was terrible. Anyway. I get it. Like I get why you would want to do it too, because it gives you that feel like you're walking into the octagon. It gives you that feel like, yo, I'm the main event. Everybody's coming to see me in a fucking
lights,
cage.
strobe
Right.
You got your music.
You got the strobe lights. You got your freaking music popping. Hell yeah, man. Like you get like a fucking ring girls in there and shit. Yeah. It's crazy. So I get that. And
that would be tight.
It would be fun, but then you're right. Like, is it worth it if you get hurt doing that versus just a regular tournament? And then, you know, what's your level? What are you doing? Why are you doing jiu-jitsu?
Yeah.
Are you doing this because this is what you ultimately want to do to feed your family? Or are you doing it because you just love jiu-jitsu?
Yeah.
You know, and I love it. It's a hobby. And do I want to get crippled over my hobby?
Yes.
I don't know that I do.
So maybe the white glove thing you're talking about, maybe that's just picking a different venue that's more, you know, that better aligns with your expectations.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Because if you
do IBJJF, they got all the rules you need.
Yeah, I mean, look, man.
But I still think
plenty of people got hurt. Plenty of people get hurt at IBJJF. Look, if you're the type who goes and when you're rolling, you know, let's talk about sportsmanship here. Hell, let's start with sportsmanship in the dojo, in the gym.
Okay, let's start there. Then we'll expand out of the school.
Because if you're the guy who says, "Oh, I gotta grip it and rip it," boom, I got this move and I'm gonna finish this move. I need to be the king of practice. I caught an arm bar on a higher belt. That higher belt should just know that I'm about to rip his fucking arm off.
Yeah.
That sucks. That's unsportsmanship. You know, that's unsportsmanlike. Is it allowed? Of course it's allowed. Will you keep all your friends? Probably not. You're probably not going to have a lot of friends.
Everybody has a do not roll list. I think, unless you're like at the top. Some people don't. Most people do. Most people. Let me make a caveat.
I had a do not roll list. Shit, I think I mentioned Rex is on my do not roll list.
Rex?
Yes. Rex is on my do not roll list. I love Rex to death, man. And he's an awesome roller. Yeah.
But he dials it back with me.
Except
so
with
probably
me.
With you, yeah, it's gonna be a little different.
See, Rex and I are we're oil and water, man. Yeah. We go at it, and like I said, somebody got hurt every time. And I'm not even saying that was unsportsmanship behavior. I mean, we were just like, you know, we would just go. But imagine though if it was me and the brown belt, right? This brown belt's like, yo, every time I get Schaefer freaking in any position, I'm going to hit it as fast and hard as I possibly can because I want to put a check mark.
You're describing a couple people
next to his name. That's unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, it is.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, dude,
because you're not going there. You're not defending that hard. You're just
maybe I'm just trying to work. Maybe I'm just trying to chill. Whatever. This is not a tournament. We're not going balls to the wall. Why are you trying to cripple me?
Yeah.
And that sucks. And then I also have to go, but that could happen.
It can happen.
And if I'm rolling with you and you decide to just go ham hard as a motherfucker, that's what ham stands for, H-A-M.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, see.
Okay, that's nice. Right.
So
I'll buy it.
If you decide to go like that, I do have to be prepared for it.
Yeah.
And I always say upper belts, you should be prepared for your lower belts to do some shit that's unexpected. Because
Agreed.
you might be like, oh, I'm going to work with this white belt. And then he's like, I'm going to let him get the armbar. Yeah. And then you wonder why your shit just cracked. Well,
no, anybody could happen.
Yeah.
I think Trevor said he got his arm hurt once. And this is Trevor, dude.
Yeah.
But he let a white belt just get like, I'm gonna let you work. You know, he was just letting him do his thing, and he just yanked it like super, super hard, and he like
exactly,
and it pinched a nerve or something like that.
Almost every one of my injuries comes from
you being nice.
You know, like, me being nice. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna let you work. Oh shit, I can't walk.
Yeah,
it happens.
It's rough. So that's tough because it's not really the belt. It's the person. Because you could have like a blue belt maybe like that, but then again, a brown belt may be like that. It's really the individual.
It is.
But usually they shake that out. At brown belt, I feel pretty safe. You know, most brown belts aren't trying to fight you to the death. They're pretty.
Absolutely.
They're pretty. They got most of it out of their system. They're not really trying to prove it. They're like.
There's very, very few exceptions to that because, I mean, hell, we've had to kick motherfuckers out because of that kind of bullshit. Yeah. You know, it's like, so. But again, it's like, what are you trying to prove? Check your fucking ego at the door.
I think purple belts are the worst because purple belts they can get you too though. Like
they can hurt you.
They have a little bit of that in them still, but they have the technique to where they can get you sometimes.
And they're hungry.
Yep.
So, then we just talk about freaking Halen in here, right? We're like, dude, we don't fuck with you because you're too hungry. Yeah, it's like you're looking to fuck us up, and it's like, oh man, shit. I got shit to do. I know, right? I got
shout out to Loverboy.
I got shit to do in the morning. You try to fucking fold me like laundry, man. I got a job. So, you know, but again, even with him, I don't think that's unsportsmanlike behavior. No. I think that's just
nothing malicious.
That's just hunger and that's aggression and that's just him wanting to continue to improve.
Well, that's the thing. Like with Halen, it's not malicious at all. No. There's no way that Halen would injure you. Like he's never gonna injure. Like we've had each other's legs. Like we're both trying to like freaking break each other's legs. We look at each other. Okay, let's just stop.
Let's just stop.
Yeah. I mean, but where there's no malicious intent at all. But the flip side is like with the fight to win thing, that looked like malicious, dude. It looked like, yo, dude, like maybe it's not malicious. Like I have no regard for your personal safety at all. I don't care if you freaking break your neck, dude.
Right.
I'm winning my plastic.
So then, so how do you account for that, right?
I don't know.
Is that you're saying it might not have necessarily been a malicious intent. It's not like he's like, oh, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Correct.
It could have been like, this is how I'm going to get out of this triangle, or this is how I'm going to get out of this freaking guard pull.
I think he wasn't even a sub though. He was just in a guard.
So it's like, hey, I'm going to slam you out of guard. Then I'm going to do a little bear hug pass, boom. You know what I mean, like a body lock pass. But really, what happened is, oh, boom, I slam, and then my forearm or my head hit your head, and.
But there's actually more though. There's actually more to the story. So according to this story, like when he was passing, he was like elbowing this dude, elbowing my boy in the face. My boy's face is all bloodied up.
Right.
It looked like, I showed you the picture, like, dang, did he get in a fight? Like,
yeah, see, that's
he was like,
crazy.
Yo, right. Because dude was like, he basically was punching me.
See, and that's too much, man.
That's dirty.
That's too much.
It's dirty.
Again, just an opinion. It's too much, in my opinion, for a jiu-jitsu match.
Yes.
If it's an MMA match,
that's different.
Have at it. But, like, I think a lot of people sometimes forget the gentle art. You know, I mean, that's what jiu-jitsu is. It's the gentle art. I mean, look, I know we say it as hey, Harold, don't you put your knuckles in people's throat?
Yeah.
I do, but I do it gently. So, yeah, that sucks, man. If you're going to do that, I mean, have some regard for the person that you're rolling with. Don't look at them just as
Fodder,
right? It's not just like, oh, it's like, I will break you. You know, you don't have to come at him like Ivan Drago and say, I'm going to cripple this guy so that I can get this piece of plastic.
But even Ivan Drago, he's about to get paid, though.
Yeah, he was getting paid.
About to get
right.
Millions.
That's what I'm saying.
So I get that.
If you're, okay, look, if you're in a one-on-one freaking jiu-jitsu match and you're the main event and they're going to throw $1,000 your way or whatever the case may be, sure, man, do it. Have at it. It's like everybody signed a waiver. Do your thing. I get it. You know, the sportsmanship comes after the fact. You shake his hand afterwards. You go, hey, man, listen, no hard feelings. Good job. Yeah, good job. It's like, I didn't want to hurt you. That was just something I needed to do in order to freaking win. So I get that. Damn. But
I know.
Is it like that for a piece of plastic, though? I mean, maybe it is.
I don't know, man, because I'm even going back to some of the fights. Like, I don't know. Think of like the Ryan Hall fight with BJ Penn.
Right.
You know, when he hooked him real bad.
Yeah.
But he didn't basically BJ Penn went the wrong way and he kind of messed himself up. But Ryan Hall didn't rip it like I'm trying to rip your, cripple you for life.
Like that, what's that dude, Paul Harris? Like,
yeah, he wasn't a Paul Harris.
He goes out. He's like, look, I don't care about your legs.
I don't care about you.
Yeah, your legs are my legs.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I guess it comes down to the person, their upbringing. We can't change people. They're going to be who they are.
They are going to be who they're going to be. But then the question is, do you admonish them for that, or do you go, oh shit, man? I mean, that's just part of the game. We say, you know what I mean? Charge it to the game.
I hate to say it, but I guess you got to just say it's part of the game. Like I can't say he did anything really wrong. It's like I wouldn't have done it, but I can't hold him to account for doing it.
There it is, right? I don't think I would have done it.
Yeah.
Because to me,
I'm too nice.
It would have been like, I'm not here to freaking cripple you so that I can win. I'm just here to have fun, and I'm just here to, like, I want to compete. I want to compete. I would like to win. But, like, I'm not willing to see you die.
Exactly.
Or get fucked up to where you can't be with your family.
You can't train in the sport
you can't train. Hell, it's just so you can't train, right?
Yeah.
Like, I love the sport. I'm sure you love the sport. Martial art. That's more of a martial art for me. But whatever. Yeah. I love it. And I'm not going to hurt you so that you can't train. Like, at the end of this day, I want to be able to go home, jump in a freaking shower, relax, drink a beer, and then go train the next day.
Exactly.
Even after that ass-kicking freaking tournament. I want to just say, hey, man, I did good. Not bad. Nobody got hurt. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe get a little bump, little bruise. Nothing crazy, though.
Yeah.
And then I want to go back and train and talk shit with the boys. I'm like, yo, you see that shit?
Exactly.
Yeah, that was crazy. Oh, that son of a bitch heel hooked me. Oh, I heel hooked him. I got him. But I can only imagine if I go the next day and I go, yo, did you see what I did? What happened? Crippled that motherfucker. Exactly. He's in a wheelchair, baby. Yeah. I'm like, come on, man. So would you win, Harold?
Yeah.
This little fucking plastic trophy.
Yo, dude, we need to get a crown. I think we talked about that before, right? We need to get remember the Burger King crown, but we can get one like that.
King of Practice.
King of Practice, dude. When I see,
down.
Hey, we had this situation. This was a couple weeks ago. Remember that little? He was a little white belt kid.
The new kid, the dude who came from I think he was a 10th Planet kid.
So like, okay, for me, when it's a 10th Planet kid, you already know right out the gate, dude. Heel Hook City. That's all it is, and I'm fine with that, right? But this kid was like, he was wearing a gi. So he wasn't really, I think he just thought, okay, we're going to put these freaking PJs on and we're going to go for it.
And he said
but the rule set still the same.
He's never been in a gi before.
Yeah, he never been in a gi. So he was rolling with one of our purple belts, one of our good purple belts, right? And he tried to catch him purple belt said, he kind of had, it was a little tight, but, I got out of it and everything. But it kind of pissed him off a little bit because it's like, I wasn't really expecting that. And I'm like, I don't blame you, man, because that happened to me a couple times. It does happen.
Yep.
You're not defending for that. And then, next thing you know, they try to do something that's not really legal. Now, with 10th Planet, I'm like, yo, dude, if they were 10th Planet, I don't care about the gi. Forget the gi. It means nothing to them. They're going to try to heel hook you, bro. Just like, rather than just off rip, just know that. Go for it. It's a learning experience, right?
It is. And yes. And the purple belt in question, what I always would suggest is, okay, check your ego at the door. Recognize the situation for what it was. You were dealing with someone who just honestly did not understand our rule set. They didn't understand the rule set of a gi, match. Yet they had experience in submission grappling. So if you have experience in submission grappling, but you don't know the rule sets when wearing a kimono, okay. It could, shit can get,
I know.
You can have some miscommunication.
But to his credit,
some crossed wires.
Here's the thing, though. To his credit, he did check his ego at the door. He didn't do anything and this is a guy that I've been working with for a long time.
Right.
And he was rolled much more aggressively than he does now. And it took a long time for him. Now he's really good now, and he's smooth, and he's got a lot of control. He's solid, dude. And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm thinking the white, but if you would have met him like 6 months ago,
he'd have
you would have had no leg,
asshole.
dude. Yeah. Oh yeah. You're lucky. You're lucky you got the nice version of him, bro. Like, come on. But then
he would have like, oh, we're heel hooking?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So, but I felt kind of bad. It's like I'm working this guy, like milling him out a little bit. And now he is like chiller, and then this guy does that. I'm like, oh crap.
Yeah,
you know, but that's part of the learning curve. It's part of it. It just there's nothing you can really do. It's there's going to be another version of that guy that you're going to
100 times over.
Yes,
it's going to happen over and over.
He handled it right, and he did everything right. He escaped it, and that's good enough.
That's all you do, and then
like I did that for a white belt tried to heel hook me, and I escaped. I could have just tapped. But I'm like, no, not today, bro. I was in the gi. I spun out of it.
I shouldn't have done that, though. Right, I was say it's awesome that you could get out.
Well, he's a white belt. He didn't know.
Yeah, exactly. He wasn't a super duper threat. But then imagine had you hurt yourself trying to escape, or imagine if you started making an escape and he cranked it up, and you're like, holy shit, you fucked me up, and you're not even supposed to be doing this.
Yeah, that would have been all bad.
And then you'd have been pissed. But then I say, but be pissed at yourself.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? True. If you did that, be pissed at yourself, because recognize that he was not supposed to do it.
Correct.
Tap. And again, you don't have to do this shit, but if you do this, right? If these are the steps you take, oh shit, this motherfucker's doing something that he's not supposed to be doing. I wasn't thinking about it, so it's in a little bit deeper than it normally would be had I been aware. I could fight out of it, or I could just stop it right now and then talk to him. But hey, listen, it's a gi. You're not supposed to do it in a gi. So, hey, good setup on the heel hook.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that. Good setup on the heel hook. Only next time, when you're not in a gi, go for it. If you're in a gi, you're not allowed to do it.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I did. I think there's so much information coming at you at one time. You're like kind of thin slicing all these data points in your mind in real time. It's pretty incredible. But like I was able to tell, like, the heel hook it was a kind of a sloppy heel hook. It wasn't super tight.
Right.
Looking at the belt, I know the guy's experience. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to get out of this one. So, I attempted to escape and I escaped okay.
Absolutely.
But, if I felt it was, tight at all, I would have just tapped. Probably would have been pissed though.
Yeah, you'd have been pissed.
I would have been pissed, dude.
You'd have been pissed.
I would have been pissed, dude.
But see,
it is
even that.
Hey man, I'm
even
human.
That, I know you're human. I know you're human. But I always keep saying, I'm like, fucking white belts have no souls.
The truth comes out. I ain't tapping a white belt.
So, I get it, right?
No, I'm just joking.
But you weren't actually fighting.
It's not even
anywhere near your skills level. You weren't even thinking about certain shit because it should have never happened. And again, it was still your fault because it slipped your mind that you're dealing with somebody who maybe just doesn't know, right? And are you supposed to be prepared for every possible solution?
Though. I mean, that's why it's like
You're not supposed to.
Yeah, that's why the gi's. That's the good part about the gi. It's like, okay, we don't have to worry about heel hooks. We have this here. We have this here. These are the rules that you're supposed to live within.
Yep.
And then you can kind of free your mind of having to waste mental resources on this.
And that's why I say don't get mad, because recognize that he just didn't know. It's like in the instant, in the moment, you're like, whoa, this motherfucker. But you're like, oh, but he doesn't even know. Yeah, it's like, how am I going to get mad at somebody who's just ignorant to the facts?
I bet you they know.
Oh,
check it out. If you've been
now you're doing something different. Now you're doing something different.
Let's just do it. I know, me, dude. Check it out. Let's say you ask both those guys.
Okay.
Hey, man, I want to ask you these 10 rules. You've been training for what? A couple years? Okay, let me ask these questions. can you heel hook in the gi? You know they'd be like, oh no, we can't. You know they would say that, bro. They
I
would
get
like,
it.
oh
I
yeah,
get
no,
it.
like I don't know.
But what
you
about
know,
a guy?
What
About a guy? Because he wasn't in for 2 years, I think. Let's say he was in for a couple of months.
Okay,
and he only went to 10th Planet, and he's never tied a belt. He ties his belt up around his chest.
That homie's been training for at least a year because he was here
but
last
never
year.
in a gi. But
Was
never
yeah,
in a gi.
I don't know.
Clearly, he's like, hey, Harold, I've never been in a gi. He's like, I did not know. And I said, don't worry about it, dude. It's cool. I was like, it's all fun and games. But
now he's on blast.
Yeah, he's on blast. But he'll be okay. Everybody knows now. They're like, okay, watch out for this shit.
Yeah.
Nah, it's cool.
It wasn't malicious though. It wasn't
not
malicious.
at all.
I think it was
not
just more instinct because that's just the way
it was
they
right,
train.
and that's why I say not unsportsmanlike behavior at all.
Yeah.
Right? Like I can think of another. We're talking about unsportsmanlike behavior. So this is when upper belts just lose their shit. Oh man, I hate that. I hate seeing it happen. And once again, I hate being like, I feel like I'm a freaking, like a school marm sometimes. You know what I mean? Like I'm always going in, I'm trying to calm people down. Hey, calm down, man. You know, it's not that serious. I'm like the fucking jujitsu whisperer. You know? So, you know, we had a guy. It was a hardcore match. I think it was a brown belt. This was over Hassett, right? He might have been a purple belt, right? And they're going at it, man. Boom, 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 boom. They're fighting really, really hard. And this guy is good, okay? And for whatever reason, he felt that he should have been dominating, not just holding his own, but dominating the guy that he was rolling with. I think he might have been a high blue belt, right? Maybe a 4-stripe blue belt. And this guy might have been like a purple 1 or 2 stripes in. And for whatever reason, like the shit just he couldn't get out this guy's guard, or he couldn't sweep, or he couldn't do whatever. And I don't even think he got tapped. I don't even think that the purple belt got tapped. He exploded, dude. Fucking bell goes off, buzzer goes off. He jumps up. He's like ripping his fucking gi off, right? He's like, what the fuck, motherfucker? This, that. Like he's losing his
biblical
shit. Yes,
he went like in the old days. Those priests,
dude,
they would tear the ropes.
They're exactly
tear the rope,
dude. So
Pharisees
he's ripping all his shit off, and he throws his gi up against the wall and shit.
Oh my gosh!
And this motherfucker, this, that, the other, losing his shit. Right? It's my boy.
Boy, your boy tripping.
He was tripping, man. He was tripping. And like that kind of shit, that's very unsportsmanlike behavior, right?
That's all bad.
Because I'm like, yo, you can only get that mad if you just don't have your fucking ego in check.
Facts.
And that's why, like, to me, once again, this is more of a martial art than a sport. And part of being a martial artist is controlling yourself. In my opinion, like as a sports person, all right, you know, sports guys, they go crazy. They want to yell and scream and do all that shit. But as a martial artist, you got to check your shit.
I just had an epiphany. You know what?
Hear it.
That's why these incidents happen. I wonder if what if you had two, like in the future you had like, we're going to do martial arts, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We're going to do sports, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, or just sports grappling, submission grappling. That way you kind of know it's a martial art. You're going into that school knowing it's a martial arts school. And this one's more of a sports school. I don't think that'll ever happen. But I mean,
it'll never happen.
It would change everything, though. It really would. And I don't know if it would be good ultimately. It probably wouldn't be as good.
Yeah, it'd probably be terrible. But man, it would be awesome, like, just to see the divide.
You'd see the difference.
I would
You'd have all traditional on this side, and bowing and everything.
So amazing to actually see that, right? Like
this side be trying to kill each other.
And
over
they
here,
getting pissed all the time. It would be like, honestly, at that point, there's no need for belts anymore.
You don't even need belts.
Right. On the sports side, you're like, fuck a belt, man. It's just, in fact, like, if you're a black belt and you go over to the sports only side, and if you're an older black belt, guess what? You're not even a black belt anymore.
Exactly.
Like, you can only be a black belt for a short amount of time.
You got a little finite window.
Yeah, because at some point in time, you're going to start getting overtaken by everybody. And then what? Then you're like the old lion, man. They're going to take you out to the savannah somewhere and eat your ass. Shit.
Yeah. That's why I don't really think belts are even important. When you go no gi,
Yeah, no gi is straight submission wrestling.
Yeah. There's less. You could tell that like there's like let's say a black belt between a lower belt. There's less of a difference between a black belt in no gi than in the gi.
Totally.
You know what I mean? You get a black belt and a blue belt in gi.
Oh,
it's
dude.
That's
why you can see guys who are technically blue belts.
Yes.
Right? In the no-gi, and they're eating black belts lunch, dude. Yeah. Like they're in there and they're like, nah, I'm about to straight drag you, homie. So that happens. Yeah. I mean,
it's more mano a mano, right?
Absolutely. Right. Yeah, like hey, listen, like it or not, the gi it's training wheels.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but it is.
The gi is training wheels. The gi lets me slow it all down, and then I can go, whew, now that it's slowed down, I can outthink you.
Exactly.
And I can outmaneuver you. Yes, now it's chess for real. I can outmaneuver you because I've slowed your athleticism down. And now I can say, oh, you know what? If I do this, watch out now. It's like an old man, like them old ass uncles and shit. Watch out now, boy. So let me see. So we've got that. We've got that unsportsmanlike behavior. We've got the people who jump up and freaking freak out because they got tapped or some bullshit. I think it's unsportsmanlike behavior. I've had guys fucking cry about wrist locks and shit. I hated that.
Oh yeah. I've had guys cry about freaking leg locks.
Yeah, right. It's like, come on.
Are you serious?
And here's the thing.
I was a leg lock, straight leg lock.
I've had brown and black belts complain,
bro.
And I'm like, dude, we were allowed to wrist lock since blue belt. So you've got at least another 6-7 years of time under your belt that this was allowed, and you're still complaining about it?
Yeah.
Man, let your nuts drop.
Yeah.
It's like, because that's just ridiculous. But again, I don't say that because then I think that would be unsportsmanlike. I don't know. Man, shit. I try to be nice, man. I try to be nice. I try to be a happy-go-lucky guy. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. And so, here's another unsportsmanlike behavior. Yeah. Shit, because now I'm gonna freaking roll. Hold on.
Give me another one.
When you purposely hurt someone.
What do you mean?
I mean, oh shit, I'm a dude and I'm rolling, and you know what? I'm a lower belt, or God forbid, I'm an upper belt, and I'm rolling with some ladies here who aren't even, they're good. But I need to freaking show them. I need to show them that, nah, what? I'll dominate. No, this is bullshit. You can't beat me because I'm this, that, and the other thing. And you go out of your way, or it doesn't even have to be one of the ladies. It could just be anybody. I'm a purple belt, or I'm a blue belt fighting a brown belt, but he's 100 pounds lighter than me, right? And I'll be damned if I'm going to watch this. I'm going to pass his guard. I'm going to smash him. I'm going to do everything I can. It's like, okay, so you're 15 years younger than him. You're 100 pounds heavier than him.
Oh, my gosh.
And you used to wrestle and all kinds of other stuff, too. And he's just, he's an older guy. He's handling his business. But you want to smash through him and give all the possible resistance you can just to hurt him, just that's so crazy, you can go, look, I got him.
Yeah.
I got him.
That's crazy.
That's unsportsmanlike as hell.
I would agree with that.
It's like, have some freaking self-control. Have a little bit of restraint.
Yeah.
Don't be a fucking douchebag.
At the end of the day.
Right? That goes back to our douchebag partner, right?
Yeah.
Don't be a freaking douchebag, dude.
Because I had one of my other friends, black belt, he did a fight to win, and he had a situation to where he could have slammed his opponent, and he's like, Rod, he goes, I kind of like said, nah, I ain't going to slam him, man. You know what I mean? He was like, he's a nice guy. He's like, it's not that important to me. So, but then again, like, I guess this guy in the most recent match, it was that important to him. And he was like.
Right? So there's the killer instinct, right? So are you giving your killer instinct?
But here's the funny thing.
Are you not?
The other guy was a purple belt. What did I just say? Purple belts are the dangerous ones.
They are dangerous.
They're hungry, right?
They are dangerous.
Purple belts, man, they're coming for you.
Shit. Sorry. Fuck. It's like,
it's all good.
God damn it. All right. I know we can. Yo, we need to. I think we should redo this. Not redo it, but we definitely need to touch back on this with like some other guests and
get some other opinions,
get some other perspectives.
Yeah,
because like this actually I would like to hear, especially our boy, who actually was in that freaking.
Oh yeah,
maybe we'll talk to him.
Maybe we'll bring him on.
Yeah, because I'd like to get his freaking point of view on that.
Yeah.
And I'm not even going to say what I think it might be. Let's just let it happen organically.
Let it happen.
Because man, look, they say, "Oh, I got to win that fucking plastic gold," and whatever. Fuck. I don't think I would hurt somebody for a little piece of plastic. I don't think I would.
Yeah, it's like here's the funny thing. It's like even like indirectly. Like I remember when I was a purple belt, I was hungry, man, but I was rolling with this guy. And he was super squirrely, not Squirrely Mike. This is years ago, but he was like a Squirrely Mike, right?
Yeah.
He was like a pretty tough dude, blue belt. But like he was the kind of guy you catch him in a sub, and he just goes 100% he tries to work a lot of it. So obviously me back then, I'm like, nah, dude, I'm gonna have to just crank out my sub more, because I didn't want to get. That's the only way you could submit him. And in my day back then as a purple belt, I was trying to submit him. So I had to catch him like really, really hard in a freaking armbar, and I popped his elbow like 3 times. I felt really bad, dude. He was out for a minute. Yeah, and I'm like, I said, yo, I'm sorry, dude, but if I didn't do what I did, I wouldn't have got him.
Okay.
Now here's me now. But here's me now.
Yep.
But here's me now as a black belt. I just didn't get him.
Yeah, exactly.
I didn't get you, bro. You got out of it.
Exactly.
You scrambled out of it. Good job, dude.
Because ego says I must tap you.
Yeah, that's purple belt though.
You're right, and that's you're hungry.
I was hungry.
You're
dude.
hungry.
Now I'm like,
you gotta fucking eat.
I didn't get you, bro. Good job, man.
Exactly. Pat him on the back. Send him on his way.
But that's the danger of being like super, squirrely like that. You can run against somebody who's gonna like be equally on the offensive,
right?
And the only way to catch you is you gotta lay into it.
If they
hard.
don't care about your safety,
yes,
now you're putting yourself in danger. Damn.
Yeah.
All right, we got to talk about this.
Yeah, I had a couple guys that happened to, and it was like anytime I injured somebody though, it wasn't maliciously. It was just the way that I rolled. I think I wasn't trying to be mean. I just like maybe I didn't have as much control.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? And I always felt really
it's
bad.
The same with me. Like the few people I've hurt, I felt.
Yeah, you felt terrible, man.
Dude. Like I've had guys who stopped doing jiu-jitsu after I hurt them, and I was like, holy shit. I feel like trash.
Yeah, it does suck. Because then your school loses a guy, you lose a guy, and you never know. That guy might have been a good training partner down the road.
He was, man. And you know what's crazy? Still a friend today, but he does not train.
So I still hate you.
He probably does. Fuck.
You ruined my jiu-jitsu life. Damn. The life that never was.
I don't even want to do the podcast anymore. This is terrible. You didn't fuck me up, man. Shit.
It's okay, man. It happens, man. Hey, man, it sometimes happens like that one dude, remember the wipeout I was rolling with, and he spun out of that leg lock?
Yeah.
He ripped his whole knee out. Like, yo, did that, like, I felt bad, but, like, I didn't feel that bad because, like, you did that, bro.
I hear
I did nothing. The only thing, maybe now, as more experience, I'd be a little
bailed
bit,
on it.
I'd let it go quicker because I just didn't know back then. I was
that's legit.
Purple belt or a blue belt, you know what I mean? I was like,
oh, man. I hate hurting people, man.
Yeah, it was all bad. Actually, I wouldn't even do today. That's what not. No, I did a belly down. Yeah. And I couldn't see behind him, and he spun out.
Dude, I wouldn't even do a belly down. I got that
on
awesome belly down freaking knee bar.
Yeah, no, this is a leg lock, though.
Oh, it's leg lock. Okay.
It was like when they first came out. When the belly down first came out,
you
slide over. Uso does a lot of them. But, like, I won't do it on a white belt because you can't really see. You're like,
right.
And if he spins out, like, you can't really tell. So there's just no reason for me to do that move on a white belt, you know.
But you remember my old school fucking sweep to the fucking knee bar one?
That one's legit, dude. Yeah, you catch me in that sometimes.
That's a great.
And you know what's funny? Sometimes I see it coming. I already know, but I can tell. Like,
it's hard to get out.
If you get the old school sweep on me,
you're stuck.
And my knees below my knee line strap. Yeah, I'm like, all right, dude. I'm just ready to tap.
Dude.
Like I'm done, dude. It's still like, damn. Sometimes I can turn it and get it out. And then
yeah. You're like, I got out of that shit.
Satan.
Not today, Satan.
I would say like 50% of the time you catch it, and 50% I get out.
It's a fucking, it's a good one. Yeah,
that's a good knee bar though.
Yeah, that's a freaking good one. My boy Emery, he's the one who freaking was killing that back in the day.
Yeah, now, but here's the cool thing. I think I didn't really see that one until you, but you might have brought that one.
Oh, dude, I'm sure.
Yeah, because I didn't see that one before, because it's really unassuming. You don't really expect it.
Yeah, it's never.
But now when guys, like, if they try, like, yo,
it's old now. You're like, get that bullshit out of here.
Come on, man. It's like, It's like, I never seen a wrist lock? Oh, okay.
Right.
Forget who I train with, man.
Come with something new, homeboy. Shit. But all right, man, listen. This was fun. This was something I would really like to broach again. I'd like to come back and maybe talk to some people, man, because and especially our boy. Because,
oh yeah.
All right, shit. Well, that's what's up, man. So we're gonna talk about it again because it's important to us, and if it's important to you,
you'll find a way.
And if it's not, you'll find an excuse. We got anything else, brother?
I think we're good, man. If you guys like the video, hit the like, hit the subscribe. Definitely share it with your friends. Sharing it is like the best way to kind of help the channel, help grow the channel. We're still trying to keep this thing growing, and we're doing it slowly but surely. We're just kind of building on each other. We're gonna just build it up, right?
Sharing
so we'll
is caring.
get there. Yep, sharing is caring. So anyway, we'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks again. We love you guys. Appreciate all the support.
Us. Buddy. Did you tell her, Mom, listen, sometimes I'm in the shorts, sometimes Harold's in the shorts.
I told her, I said,
sometimes we're both in the shorts.
I said, look, Mom, look at the shorts to chop up. Like Harold talks more than I do. He's going to be in there more. You're going to see him more than I am. Right? But it doesn't mean if you see him one day that he's freaking dead or something. He's okay.
That's fucking funny. Tell her I definitely thank you for asking about me.
She does watch, though.
That's freaking crazy. That's pretty cool. Now I got to watch my mouth.
No, she already seen it. She already knows what you going to get. She going to get.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Miss Campbell.
Welcome to Open Back Chronicles 1865. Wait, let me start again.
Yup.
All right, ready?
Yup.